What's up everybody, welcome back. Today's video is going to be about a car that I parted out. It'll probably be a short video. I parted this car out about 4 or 5 years ago with a friend, so I don't have anything written down. I didn't keep records of anything. It happened so long ago and I never thought that I'd be doing YouTube videos about this. But the car was a 2006 Hummer H3. It was a complete clean title running driving vehicle. It had been sitting for a year or two, and the person that owned it just wanted to get it out of their driveway. So it was offered to me to maybe clean up and resell. It was a black H3 Hummer. It had, I think, 190,000 miles on it. It had been sitting. The sunroof had leaked. It looked pretty bad. It smelled kind of bad inside. The steel bumpers were all rusted out, so it did not look good. When I looked at the price of what they kind of sell for, it was in the $4,000 to $6,000 range, and that was with, 100,000 miles. So when I was looking at what this one looked like, and the high miles, it just didn't make sense. I felt like if I put any time to clean it up and make it look nice, I still wouldn't get that much money for it because of the miles that were on it. There were a lot nicer, lower mile vehicles out there if someone was looking for a Hummer H3. So what I did was I searched Hummer H3 in eBay, and I went to the parts and accessories, and I looked at what had been sold, and it seemed like a lot of things sell. After I got down adding up what I had written down, it seemed like it made the most sense to part the car out rather than try to sell it whole. So me and my friend went halves on it, and we each paid $1,000 to buy the car. And what we did was he took it to his house and he would take parts off, and then he'd give the parts to me, and then I would sell them on eBay. Somebody actually came and got the body and the frame and the engine. They didn't pay a lot of money for it. At least we got rid of that. We didn't have to worry about scrapping it. And so we pretty much sold everything that we could take off. All the interior parts, all the exterior cladding. One of the things that really stuck out to me was that the rear cup holder, I think we sold it for $165. When you think of a cup holder, you don't think that it's actually worth much money, but it was one that folds. It doesn't seem like a plastic cup holder would sell for that much, but obviously they get broken a lot. And if there's people out there trying to sell these cars and they want to make it whole, then they'll have to buy the cup holder to make it look nice. Somebody local came and bought the front seats because they were going to put them in an old hot rod. We sold the climate control, the radio, the instrument cluster, shifter. Like I said, the Hummers have all that black plastic cladding on the outside, windshield pillars and all that. We sold all of those. I think the grill we sold for maybe $250, but realistically everything sold at a pretty good amount. I think we ended up making a little over $9,000 on it. Like I said, I don't have the exact numbers because I didn't write any of this down because I never thought I would need it again. I think I remember taking out $7,500 from PayPal, and then we had sold a couple $1,000s off Craigslist. And so I don't think we hit $10,000. I think it was right under. We actually have some random parts from that car sitting around here. So one of these days I plan on putting them on eBay and finally getting rid of them. But overall, it was an easy car to part out, and the parts went pretty good. I think one of the biggest reasons why is that they only made those H3s from 2006 to 2010. Every part fits every other model year. Because they don't make those anymore, there's a lot of people out there that are looking for parts. I hate to say that a Hummer H3 is rare, but some of the parts are. So that might be a big factor of why a lot of this stuff sells. Ever since then, I've always looked up Hummer H3s to try to find another one. I haven't been able to find another cheaper one. But like I said, we bought this for $2,000 and we still made money off of it. Even if the investment's a little high, it's still a good idea. There's been a couple that have been a little bit above that, which I think I might have been able to talk them down, but it just didn't turn out to be the right time to buy another parts car. If any of you know of any cheap H3s out there, I would highly suggest looking into them. I haven't looked at what the parts sell for now compared to 4 or 5 years ago, so I would just double check that those parts you can still sell for good money. But to me, it does seem like a pretty good car that if you can get cheap, you can make some money off of. So that pretty much wraps up that car. Like I said, I don't have anything written down because I didn't keep track of anything. I never thought I would need it again. If you have any comments or questions about the H3, just let me know. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.